Hey everyone! So in addition to running this YouTube channel, I also run a video production company called Castle House Videography. Our motto is that we create story-driven videos about love, hope, joy, and adventure. And we do that by specializing in outdoor adventure elopements, intimate weddings, or just general outdoor adventure videos. So of all these things, adventure is a really important part of my business. In this video, we're going to talk about why that is and maybe how you can find what's important to your business going forward too. All right, so talking about why adventure is important for me and what may be important for you going forward. For me, forming my business was all about forming my passion. So filmmaking and photography gives you such incredible access to really cool stories all over the world. And so for me, it was really trying to figure out what type of stories you want to tell. I didn't want to just be somebody else that was like, sick tips for B-roll. I wanted to create meaningful videos that told a story and impacted someone's life in some way.
When we get back to Nicaragua after the harvesting season, we are thinking about to come back here to pick up coffee again.
So in order to understand how I got to where I am now, filming adventure videos and adventure elopements, I want to talk about years ago, before I even had started picking up cameras. When I was a kid, I grew up on an island, 2 hours by boat from the mainland. It was pretty rural and pretty hard to get to. But just being situated in an amazing location, I grew up kayaking and sailing and hiking and camping and really loving the outdoors. Carried this through all the way. I went to high school in Costa Rica for a couple years where I loved romping around the rainforest and climbing up in the canopy, as well as surfing and skimboarding and continuing to sail. After Costa Rica, I went to school in the UK for a couple years at an international school, where I was surrounded by students from all over the world, tons of other countries, pursuing their passions and their hobbies as well. I was part of a surf club, I worked on building boats. It was just an incredible space to really grow into myself as an outdoors person. After I graduated from school in the UK, I moved out here to Colorado where my outdoor passion just blossomed. Just being out here in the mountains, there's so many cool opportunities to explore. So attending university out here in Colorado was amazing. It gave me so many opportunities to take lessons, clinics, workshops, classes on exploring the outdoors. I became a wilderness first responder. I learned how to whitewater kayak. I fell in love with river surfing, which is a really niche sport where you basically are able to surf standing on a wave in a river. I learned the principles of leave no trace, which are really, really important, and I'll link down below. Some of them include walking and camping on durable surfaces, respecting wildlife, minimizing campfire impact. You know, during those first few years in Colorado, I really started to go backcountry skiing more, started going on multi-day adventures and having more and more longer expeditions. So as I was doing all these things, I was also pursuing a career that wasn't filmmaking. I was spending my summers in Washington, D.C., I was studying political science. I didn't really think that adventure was going to be a part of my life on a professional scale. I just thought it was going to be some sort of passion or hobby that I would do on the weekends while I was working another job. Then the opportunity came for me to start filming more adventurous videos, both in the elopement space as well as for hotels, guiding services, or just general outdoor brands. And that's when I really began to realize that this is a life that I could have. I could find my passion in the outdoor adventure space and pair it with my purpose of telling stories and communicating with others. For me, I just wanted to be in the outdoors. It didn't matter if I was getting paid or making films or taking photos. I just wanted to be exploring the places that I love with the people that I care about. And I feel incredibly fortunate to have transitioned that sense of adventure into my business. Now, whether I'm filming rock climbing or backcountry skiing or couples on mountaintops here in Colorado, I still feel like I'm able to keep that sense of adventure that I love. So if you're a photographer or filmmaker, find what you're passionate about outside of this space. If you have other things that you're passionate about, like food or fashion or cars, think about incorporating that into your business, because then you're filming what you love to do or photographing what you love to do, and you're doing it in some field that you love. It's really hard to find your passion. I totally understand that. It's hard to really think about what you want out of life. Thinking about this one phrase of my life is ideal when blank. If you fill that in with where you are, what you're doing, who are you with, how are you feeling, you can really start to visualize and incorporate what your passion is into your business. There's that popular saying that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I feel really fortunate to be doing that now. There's kind of a gray line between when I'm working and when I'm not working now. If I'm backcountry skiing and I have my camera with me and I'm taking pictures of friends, is that work or is it not? Well, it depends if I'm doing it for a company or not, I guess. But it's stuff I'd be doing anyways. And think about what are things that you can do to make your business really stand out and make it really feel like you and something you're proud of. There's so many ways to make a career in the filmmaking industry. You could do YouTube vlogs about beauty. You could also be a director in Hollywood. There's so many different ways to make your business, so find out what you're passionate about, and that'll help tailor you into a specific niche. And by tailoring yourself into a specific niche, you not only become the best at what you do, you become the only person doing what you're doing. And that's really important, and that's what will set you apart. So take that and think about it. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.